guys, I have been working on a couple of things for some home decor for the upcoming 4th of July. Now, I know it's early, but I try to get my stuff done ahead of time so I don't have to sit there and go, oh my God, I didn't get nothing done. I got to run out the store. I got to go pay money for this and go buy that. And that. No, I don't like doing that. I always try to get my stuff done for my holidays a month in advance. And it sounds like a long time, but trust me, those months lately are just flying by. I can't not believe it is already June. It just seems like 2 months ago it was July. Okay? 3 months ago, Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we're halfway through it already. So, anyway, what I did was I got out my handy dandy old favorite rosette. Now this die is not for cards. This is for home decor. And I did not realize that until I actually made it. And then I found out these are too big. But they should have put that on the package because a lot of people bought these. I know. Sorry, I got the hiccups. And they were complaining, there ain't no way you can put this on a card. It is too big. So I wrote to a couple of them. I said, you guys ever think maybe for home decor? You know, you never know. So I was sitting there thinking, and one girl goes, what do you mean home decor? I said, well, decorations for your home. I said, say like for, New Year's, if you're going to have, you know, to decorate your house for New Year's, put one in white, one in silver, one in blue, make it look like that frosty kind of mood there, and then put, tie a piece of thread on there, and then, you know, put them up on your wall and stagger them in different sizes and stuff, like around your main area. Like if you're going to have a party, you do them around there. Get them high up enough to where, you know, get your hubby to do it, or get a large ladder and do that. I said, or you can hang them up outside, make it look a little festive for New Year's. At that, I said Christmas, do them in Christmas colors, do the same thing. Even do the littler ones, you know, and the larger ones, and put them on your tree. They make great decorations, you know, for your Christmas tree. You can make these and actually, you know, do like a garland with them. And she goes, where are you coming up with this? And I said, it's just things I think of. She goes, I would have never have thought about that. I said, yeah. I said, and it's springtime. Make one of the large ones, add a couple of extra cuts to it, and then make it large, and then decorate it up and put it out on your door like a wreath. You know, it's amazing. You could even take a piece of round something, you know, like a lid or something, and glue this to the lid, and now you can put a piece of paper over it, like the lid to maybe a tub of whipped cream or something. Just wash the lid out and then cut the inside out and then glue your rosette to that, and now you can put, or not even cut the inside out, you can just keep that in there and then put a piece of cardstock on there and then decorate that up and then decorate around it for like Easter. Maybe put a little Easter bunny in the center or a chick or something. And then put in some little eggs or something around the side. I said, it's amazing what you can do with these things. Weddings. Awesome for weddings. I saw something like this done a long time ago on, it was a commercial, and they had these up there. I think it was from Michael's or something. And I thought, oh, that'd be great. So I saw this die, and I thought, okay, these don't look that big. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and buy it. If all else fails, I can use it, you know, for something. And I thought, okay, that'd be kind of cool. Another thing you can do with these is you can also do the same thing with the lid, okay, or even a piece of cardstock or something. Cut it out in a circle, or get you a piece, like even one of those deals that they have for the cakes, the rounds. Get you a 6-inch one, and that way, what can you do with that? Have it silver in the background, or paint it, or whatever. Make a clock. Wouldn't that make an awesome clock? Yeah. I'd get the bigger ones, you know, that's got like the pendulum. Of course, you're not going to use a pendulum, but you can use that for something else. Maybe to, you know, glue it up on the top and maybe hang like a hanger for your clock. That'd be something different. You know, all kinds of things you can do with this. You know, your mind can just go crazy with, you know, different ideas. So, anyway, I thought, okay, so I'm going to take this out, and I know it's home decor. I already know that. So what can I do with this? And it's a little intimidating, you guys, because it says 2 dies and it's showing 3 rosettes. How do you do that? So you know you got one for the big one and you got one for the little one. Here are the dies. This is for your big one, this is for your little one. You see this area right here? There is a reason for that. That is a separator. So when you do your large die, it's going to cut out like this. Just like this. Now you're going to get a piece of cardstock and you're going to cover it to this line right here. Okay? So when that happens, now you're going to have a piece that looks like this. So there's your medium. There's your large. There's your medium. And then this one. Now for this particular die, and it's got all the instructions right here, but it tells you for the large one you need to cut 9 of those out, 5 of the medium, and 3 of the small. They are large. Okay? They are about 11 inches for the big one. When you get it put together, it's large. So I got this crazy idea for home decor, and I want to show you what I did. This is for my 4th of July that are going up on my columns out on my front porch. I have 3 columns. I'm going to have red. One's going to have red lights, one's going to have blue lights, or white and then blue lights, Christmas lights going down, which I've already got those. And those are going to be spiraled down. I'm also going to get the swag in between the columns for the red, white, and blue. I'm probably going to buy that. It's going to be too much cardstock to make it. So, yeah, so what I did, so this is what you get, minus the white. You don't see the white. This is how big this is. This is the actual 9, 5, and 3. Okay? Right here. And I got that and I thought, oh, that's cute. Nah, I need something. So, for the white, I cut out 9 plus 2 extras. So I cut out 11. And that just did it. It just was just what I was looking for. So this is my red one. Move all this out of the way. Here's my white one, and we're going by ribbon color. So I've got one more to do, and I've already got my ribbon for my blue. Right here. My bow. With the bling on it. So each one's got a white. And I know I did this cut. You're going to go, whoa, you should have put the white on the white and the red on. No, I didn't want to do that. Mixed it up a little bit. White blends too much. Okay, red blends too much. You see the blue? That's a different shade of blue. The red is red. That's all there is to it. So I wanted it off the wall a little bit. And that's what I did. So The scallop circle and the stars are from Cricut, and they're in your basic shapes. The Freedom I got from Cricut Access. I just typed in the word Freedom, and they had a whole bunch, but this one popped out on me, so that's what I used. So I just, measured this to fit a little bit smaller than this, and then I wanted the extra room for the top and the bottom to add the stars, and that's what I did. Add some blue ribbon in the back, and that was it. So I've got one more to do, and that's the blue one, and it's going to be exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video. I'm only going to make the white one. And the reason why is because all of these are put together exactly the same way. So I don't want you guys sitting there falling asleep going, oh God, we still got one more to go. So I'm going to put all of these together, but I'm not going to have anything glued together, you know what I'm saying? Now this here will be glued. Because that, just make the video a little bit too long. So we're going to put the white one together. I'll already have the red one and the white one and the blue one done. Those will be off to the side, along with this and the ribbon. That all will be off to the side. So we're going to do that one. I'm just going to play some music in the background and mute everything else. I'm going to mute all excess sound. There will be no talking. There will just be music playing. And it'll be like you guys just sitting around watching me craft, okay? That's the way it's going to be, with some music going. And then I'll show you how to do the white one. We'll put that one together. And then I'll show you how I've put everything else together. So they're real simple, easy to do. You can do the same thing with an SVG cut rosette. Just find one you like. Do 3 of them, or actually 4, if you want it looking like that. There's 4 layers. And then just put each layer a different color, so you know, okay, the pink one is the big one, the purple one is the large, so you got your extra large, your medium, and your small. So you're just going to start proportioning everything down, put them in different colors, that way you know they're going to line up, and when you see it lined up on your mat, you're going to actually see what it's going to look like. You don't have to do it that color. You can do it anything you want to do it, any color. That's just to see the different layers. That's all, the coloring. That's why you just want to color. You don't want it all one color. You're not going to be able to get a good visual of it. But if you color each and every one a different color, you're going to get that visual. That way you're going to be able to see what you're working with, how you're going to proportion it, how you want it done, and then you're going to cut it out. And the reason why I'm going to show you how to do this one is because you're going to have to do them. They're going to come out in sections. No matter which way you do it, it's going to come out in sections. You're going to have to put those sections together. So if you got one where it's like this one, where one's got a whole thing here, like this, and one's only got a half, I'm going to show you guys the easiest way how to put these things together. That's why we're going to do the white one. So it's non-confusing, okay? So it's really easy. It's just a simple idea. If you're left-handed, you're going to start with this on your left side. Because, most people, they flip up, with their good hand, or you can do it. It doesn't matter. If you're going to do it going to your left, you're going to want this half-inch thing on your left, and you're going to put that up. And then it's going to go down, up, and down. Just like that. Okay? Because these all have to line up right, or you're not going to get them lined up, especially if you have little decks and decorations like this. Or, if you can't find one, then you could take and just cut your cardstock larger, like this one here for the large one. This one measures 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. So it's 5.5 by 4 1/4 for the large one. This one kind of measures, well, it's going to measure the same, the 4 1/4. But the height on this one is going to be about, I'm going to say about 3.5. About 3.5. And then you just, like I said, color code it. You're going to be able to find it, you know, measure it out proportionally the way you want it. I would do 4, do them in different colors, and stagger them down. Okay, work from the bottom, the largest, to the bottom. And that way you'll have it, and then do whatever you want on the front. That's up to you. That's your decoration, your deal. But these things are great for any occasion. You know, New Year's, whatever. I mean, they're just great decorations. I've seen these at weddings. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. The lady did it all in white and silver. And they were just gorgeous out in the sunlight. She tied them on trees. That sun hit that silver glitter paint cardstock, and oh my God, it was like sparkled everywhere. And it was just gorgeous. And it's just done out of cardstock. That was it. So, anyway, you guys, on the next video, we're going to do the tutorial. No talking, no background noise, just music. And I'll show you how to do that, and that way you guys will figure out how to do this. It's real easy, but I don't want anything complicated. If you're new to the channel, you guys, hit that subscribe button, and please, you guys, I notice people are watching my videos, but nobody's subscribing. So please, you know, if you're going to watch my videos, subscribe. It's absolutely free. So, and it's, you know, there might be something that might pop up that you're really, really, really interested in. And you never know what I'm going to come up with. So, you know, it's always best to kind of just subscribe, and that way you guys will always get notified. If it's something you want to watch, watch it. If it's something you don't want to watch, don't watch it. Okay? It's up to you. But I'll give you a little hint, something I do. There are videos out there from people I watch. I'm not crafting. I don't do this to my crafters. But there are other videos I do watch, and sometimes I don't care for the content. But I know that person did a lot of hard work getting that content out there, sitting down for hours and editing that video to put it up on YouTube. So I always give them a thumbs up for their effort, for the work that they did to put that video up. Whether I liked it or not is immaterial, but I always give them a thumbs up. So at least, you know, give me a thumbs up just for effort, if for nothing else. So anyway, you guys, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. So till then, bye.